Welcome back. It's a condition that affects 1 in 2,000 infants. It's called craniostenosis, and the results are often abnormal head shapes and facial features. Dr. Kami Haas and his patient, Brittany Turner-Brunton, join us this morning. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Brittany, I want to talk about your story, but Dr. Haas, let's talk about first, what is craniostenosis and, who gets it?
Okay. Well, as you said, it usually happens in about 2,000 births. And craniostenosis is when the sutures in the head, in the skull, and in the facial bones, the sutures fuse prematurely, and that causes the brain to grow in an abnormal form, and that results in a face and a head that's unusual shaped.
The causes, at least partly genetic?
Yes. In some cases it's genetic, some cases the cause is unknown.
What about the treatments for it?
Well, the treatment requires a lot of surgeries from infancy to adulthood, and also in this case it required a combination of orthodontic treatment with surgery.
All right, Brittany, tell us about your story, because you have been through so much, from the time you were an infant, and you're still going through it, and you had just a heck of a time trying to find an orthodontist that could actually treat you, that knew what they were doing.
I have. I've had 4 surgeries so far, and I've been to countless orthodontists, and I go in, and because my condition causes crowding in my teeth were so close together that orthodontists had never seen a patient like me before. So I remember my dad and I would go to other orthodontists, and I would come out crying because they said they couldn't help me, they didn't know what to do. And then we were blessed to find Dr. Haas, and he's just, I feel like I'm just so blessed to have gone there, and he's helped me, and now I look so different, and I'm just ready to live the rest of my life.
And we're seeing your before pictures and after. On the left, before you went to Dr. Haas, your teeth were they were crowded because of the craniostenosis. It was causing that. And now on the right, wow, what an incredible difference. I mean, and you still have a couple of surgeries, or at least one surgery left this summer. But how do you feel now that, Dr. Haas has just completely transformed your mouth?
I feel invincible and blessed, and I'm so lucky to have met you.
I'm lucky.
How frustrating is that for patients, because she's not the first patient that you've ever treated with craniostenosis. Right. A lot of orthodontists, a lot of doctors they don't know how to treat this.
Yeah, some orthodontists don't know how to treat it, some just don't want to do it. And this is a case that I'm really, really proud to do. These are the cases that I really live for. And as I said, this requires a combination of orthodontic treatment and surgery. So I'm very lucky in that way because I'm associated and I work with really top talented surgeons in San Diego. And this really takes a group effort to get great results like we did on Brittany.
Yeah, really, you got to communicate closely with the surgeon.
That's right.
who's going to do, the surgeries on the face. What would you say to other children and their parents who, maybe are dealing with something like this and, going from orthodontist to orthodontist, trying to find specialists who know about craniostenosis?
Yeah, well, of course, we'd love to treat them, but I'd like to have Brittany maybe talk to them and say something if she likes. Definitely.
I think that what I would say to other children is to keep your chin up, and you will find the right doctor, and you will get through it. And you're going to go through a lot if you have my condition, but in the end it's all worth it, and you're going to touch other people's lives throughout my journey, and I hope that I'm touching people's lives when they see what I've gone through.
Well, I think you definitely are. And Dr. Haas, you and your wife are known as the super dentists who dress up, in superhero outfits, and you're great at treating kids, but as well as adults in very serious, complicated conditions like this. So if people want to get a hold of you, very easy. Just go to thesuperdentists.com. You guys are right in Chula Vista. 2 locations.
2 locations, that's right.
Otay Lakes Road and on F Street. And just call 619-DENTIST. Easy as that.
Easy as that. Thank you.
Or just go to thesuperdentist.com. Dr. Kami Haas, thank you so much.
Thanks. It's always a pleasure.
And Brittany Turner-Brunton.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you for coming on and sharing your story.
Thanks.
Thank you for having us.
And, of course, for more information, just go to our website, san diego6.com.